was just pawing and pawing at that ball. Finally knocked it away. Rocker step.
Hey, no stopping that one. Back to you.
MJ with it on the wing. Spin move against Monty. Got him in the air. Puts it on. 48-46. It's a 2-point game.
You know, he's gonna go right there. Y'all see the title, man. Let's get to it.
He's clapped. Michael says, you know what, David? I'm telling him, make the right call.
It's my house.
Michael Jordan and other players, you have Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Clyde Drexler, and those guys. With David Robinson, on the other hand, it was a little bit more subtle, and I will explain to you why. Now, obviously, David Robinson played in the Western Conference, so he didn't have that many matchups against Michael Jordan. But there was always something going on, and I think I found out the reason why. Michael Jordan loved to dunk on big players, and obviously David Robinson was one of the best shot blockers in the NBA at that time. And he would block Michael Jordan's shot every once in a while, actually pretty often. And if you know Michael Jordan, that rubs him the wrong way. I just want to show you some incidents. Let's take a look.
It was on an 8-0 run. Cummings almost picks the pocket of Grant. Jordan goes baseline left, shot partially blocked again by Robinson. That is his third block, and the Spurs will have the ball. And Robinson thrusting his fist.
And that's not just any shot he's blocking. That's a dunk by Michael Jordan. Michael exploded the last time he tried to trick him and flip the shot. This time he tried to power it. And David Robinson with a tremendous block shot.
That is indeed on Elliott. That is his second. How about the block again? Here it comes.
Well, here's Michael. He's taking off, and you see him meeting him right at the top. Beautiful play.
Anderson to the hole strong. Blocked away by Scottie Pippen. That is his 47th block of the year. Jordan has a block by Robinson. The NBA's best.
That's tough. That's tough.
Well, the people are excited about this play. The Admiral, David Robinson, Michael Jordan, a little shake and bake. And there's David Robinson to meet the challenge with the block shot.
Wasn't good. Was not good.
Passed on the
You go. You go.
He was faced with David Robinson outside, and he put a move on Robinson. In a hurry themselves. Wingate nearly walked. Whoa, Will Purdue, Robinson, and David Robinson was right up on him before Purdue turned around. The foul is called on Michael Jordan.
That was just 2 of 11. Robinson with the steal. He's got Anderson all the way. What a move by David Robinson.
Tiny girl.
You're shaking your head.
Hey, big guys aren't supposed to do that in the open floor like that. Michael Jordan back, and he picks it up and steps around him. What a tremendous play.
So now that we saw some moments between Michael Jordan and David Robinson, now where am I going with this? Now, let's go back to the 1997-98 season. The Chicago Bulls obviously won 2 championships already, and the third season was a little bit more difficult. Why? Well, of course, we had the injury of Scottie Pippen, who was missing many games. Then the same thing with Dennis Rodman. He was also missing many games. And, well, Michael Jordan was kind of left by himself. Okay, that's a little bit disrespectful to say, but you know what I'm talking about. And he was actually the only guy who had 82 games at the end of the season. He was still playing 38 minutes per game, and he had incredible stats. Let's take a quick look. At the young age of 34, Michael Jordan was still...
That's the type of energy we need nowadays, man. These young kids, man. Young kids want to get the lead. They in the league. You know what I'm saying? Making millions, and they don't want to hoop. What? Crazy. It's crazy.
Averaging about 29 points, 1.7 steals, 3.5 assists, and 5.8 rebounds. Now you have to put everything in the right perspective. Obviously, Michael Jordan was carrying a lot of the load. Many key players are missing. But hey, great stats, especially at that age. So starting into the 1997-98 season, I think it was the third game or something like that, he was playing against the San Antonio Spurs with David Robinson and, of course, Tim Duncan. Now, if you know Michael Jordan, obviously, he's always motivated, especially when there are new players coming into the league that get a lot of hype. So Jordan was pretty motivated against the Spurs. But then we had this one thing. There was one specific player who came off the bench in that game, Dennis Rodman. He was not a starter in that game. And Michael Jordan had to carry the load. And yeah, there was that one moment in the game where Jordan kind of felt disrespected by David Robinson. I won't tell you which moment it is. Maybe you guys find it out by yourself. So let's dive into the game. It was the 3rd of November in 1997. The Chicago Bulls and the San Antonio Spurs.
MJ taps it, but it goes right back to Dunk.
Hit perimeter jump shots. There's David Robinson stepping out and challenging Michael Jordan from 20 feet out.
And now Robinson is at the other end of the floor as MJ hits that. Robinson trying to block the shot and then Robinson 15.
See, this is what they can play hard.
Now, last time I was surprised about David Robinson making middies. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? When I watched react to the Twin Towers versus Michael Jordan, David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
For him last year.
Michael got him in the air and puts it in.
Scored a little bit for him last year.
Michael got him in the air and puts it in. Now takes the long range deuce and hits from the right side. Robinson spins, fakes, puts it up and in.
No look half hook. It was a tough shot because
The turnovers, 3-pointers.
they were a little slow getting it to Michael that time. Michael's right now making cuts off the basketball into open areas. He's not getting it done defensively right now.
Elliott.
Michael,
MJ takes it away.
what a play. He's had his way with Elliott so far.
Johnson goes right down the lane, had it knocked away. He walked. MJ just took it away. Did you see the hands continue to go? Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Michael was just pawing at that ball. Finally knocked it away. Rocker step.
Hey, no stopping that one. Back to you.
MJ with it on the wing. Spin move against Monty. Got him in the air. Puts it up. 48-46. It's a 2-point game. It could be tied. San Antonio needs a timeout, and they take it. Michael goes baseline. In traffic. Come on, man.
That didn't touch any board at all. You'd think the only way he could get it up was hitting off the board.
He had a thing to say to the referee, said, you guys aren't making the right call. Make the right call. Make the right call. Make the right call. Michael, he says, look at him. Look at him.
He's clapping.
Michael says, you know what, David? I'm telling him, make the right call.
It's my house. MJ headed partially blocked by Longley. Gets it back. Tony Kukoc. Short. 2 seconds. 1 second. This is the time.
Wow. Yes, sir! David Robinson says, damn! Michael says, I'll take it. His first basket. Tommy, in this quarter.
For a second. Shot clock at 4. At 3. He can do it again.
Yes!
MJ one-on-one with Elliott. Fades. Fires. Hits it.
Take a look at it here. Elliott really working on him, trying to get his hands in the way. Michael didn't care if he draws a foul on this play because up fades away. 2 players on him. Nothing to
Oh, is this the game?
What a play by Jordan defensively.
Sean Elliott fakes the shot. Fakes it again. Baseline jump. Elliott takes it. To take a top 3. Great block. Now the 3 goes up.
Good defense.
Right there. 13 seconds.
Good defense, Ron.
Here in the United Center, the Chicago Bulls, as regulation was coming down, looked like they were in trouble. Michael Jordan hit a 3 at the buzzer to tie the game.
This game to me is the perfect example why Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. That game could have been easily forgotten. I mean, nobody talks about that game. Why? It was a regular season game. Michael Jordan did not win a championship, but it just showed his greatness again. Did you see how many crucial plays he had? He was super clutch. And that wasn't even a great game of Michael Jordan. His shooting percentage was not good in that game, but he was there when the game was on the line and the game mattered. Now, obviously, the Bulls won in double overtime, and it was just some game. But that to me showed the class of MJ. And I'm pretty sure that one more.
That's the end of this one, y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. If y'all enjoyed it, please share the video with your peoples on your social media platforms, whatever it is. Like the video, click on the last one, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. I'm out here, man. All right.